Hi, recording.
Hi, recording.
Hello, recording.
What up, recording?
And hello, all of you.
Hello.
I don't like it when the recording talks back.
Hi, recording.
All right. So when we last left off, the group had, I guess, the group did not contain a demonic outbreak a demonic outbreak that happened during a revolt, but not a revolt, a riot. A riot. Thank you, everybody. I do this semi-professionally now. But they did, the demon incursion and the riot did eventually get contained by the arrival of several select key agents of the rogue trader who now owns the planet. Those of you who are conscious and around during the interceding week have noticed that there are less PDF troopers patrolling the streets and more private soldiers wearing high-class armor and nondescript masks. During the week, I believe the Cog Boys got repaired. The non-Ishta humans kind of just laid low, I think.
Yeah, more or less. Right, so questions.
Questions?
Many.
What's up?
No, Rennick's literally going to try and, spending the week trying to track down what happened, where it happened, why it happened, who was involved. Rennick wants all of the information from all of the perspectives.
Okay. Are you going to... Are you trying to get, This is a big ask. So we're going to do this in order. Who do you go to first?
He's talking to Tilly first about what resources the city have that would make it possible.
Well, I mean,
he knows about some things. He knows about, he knows that there is sometimes surveillance, there is sometimes this and sometimes that, but he doesn't know from the other side of the table what's there.
Right. Well, from Tilly, Rennick would and does learn that he now has access to essentially citywide surveillance of everywhere except the Underhive. There's no surveillance in the Underhive anymore. And as best you can gather from that surveillance, it looks like what happened is that Ishta was at one of her sermons and was wrapping up the sermon when a couple of things happened really fast. One, there's about 8 seconds or so. No, not 8. There's about 9 seconds of scuffed data where nothing happens, it just is scratches and no audio. And then after those 9 seconds, a young man jumps out of the crowd directly in front of Ishta and is then shot by somebody off screen.
Mm-hmm.
About 5 to 10 minutes later, somebody else is dragged before Ishta from the direction of where the young man was shot. The audio at this point cuts out, but you can watch as Ishta essentially, quite literally, carries out an unlawful execution in the middle of the street. And that is when the riot starts.
In response to her doing
that? It looks like it's in response to her doing that, but it could also be in response to whatever she said before she did it, but the audio is cut out.
I want to ask Tilly if it looks like, if there's a way to see if that is legitimately a random glitch because the Imperium and stuff, or if that is someone scrubbed the audio.
Tilly pulls up a report on her data pad and says, well, we did have, after the rogue trader, Lady Elrahith, took over the city, we did have an independent crew go through and essentially confirm the sanctity and state of repair of most of the city's automated functions. It looked like, upon inspection, it looked like the audio loss here was actually a precursor to the demonic incursion. The servitor's skull being used for this camera, according to the crew that inspected it, turned inside out. And frankly speaking, we're lucky we still had visuals.
That doesn't sound normal.
No. Well, demon incursions generally aren't.
Valid. Is there... So all we know is that something happened at the same time Ishta said something, and there was also a demon incursion.
Yes.
Can we spend some more time looking for where the demons showed up? Like each spot that they ported in?
I can have a crew go through and get eyewitness statements. It might take a while, though. Most of the eyewitnesses, they were killed. So I'll do what I can.
Perfect. And then I guess he's going to once he's doing all of that, he's going to spend some more time trying to figure out what the fuck he's supposed to be doing in the aftermath of a fucking demon invasion.
Give me 1 second. T.
Yes.
Scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you to actually play?
I don't have any psychic powers yet. But
I don't think we're going to do any fighting this game.
Then I'm pretty good.
Cool. Rennick, Hallie turns to leave to go and do what you just told her to do, and her data pad pings. And she opens a file and she says, seems the rogue trader is, dispatched you another asset. Oh. Mr. Rennick, there is a man waiting for you in your apartment.
Right. Scale of 1 to 10, how likely is this man to kill me?
About a 7, but it wouldn't be his fault.
Sexy. Rainick's going to step outside, and with some of my cash, is going to requisition him. Is going to sell back his auto pistol. He's going to buy himself a bolt gun. fucking governor.
You are the governor, so you can just get a bolt gun if you have the money for it. Do you have the training to use a bolt gun?
I have basic bolt weapon training. Yeah, I picked it up last time.
Shit. Okay. Yeah.
And can I sell back my auto pistol, please?
Yeah.
How much do I get? How much can? What do I need to see to how well Rennick can bar back as a partial trade his fucking auto pistol?
Your auto pistol is seen heavy use. The best you can get for it is half price.
Okay, so it was 75, so that'd be 35, 37.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Yeah, that is the majority of his wages for this month, but I think that is a good investment.
How much is a bolt gun in this game?
500.
Oh.
And actually, he still has quite a bit of money, so it's fine. And we decided he got 30. What did we say? 33 back. I might do more shopping later, but it's not required for right now. But Rennick is then going to step back. Then going to head to his apartment, and would like to go in. Really, any way that isn't the anticipated way.
I want to be clear here. Actually, when I said apartment, I meant the hideout, the Inquisition hideout.
Oh, where everyone else is? Tight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And he's just gonna. He is going to holster his brand new toy, and flavor-wise, might do some shopping on the way home that I will clear by you on the way past anyway. But is absolutely going to enter the hideout with his brand new gun in hand.
Cool. We're gonna rewind a little bit. At the hideout, Atella and Argyle.
Hello.
It is the morning of the 8th day post-demon incursion. Somebody at shit-ass fuck o'clock in the morning is politely but insistently knocking on the door of your secret hideout.
Back it up.
Not fully, though.
Look over to Atella and I say, "Isn't this our super secret special hideout?"
Well,
Why are you in the Argyle doesn't need to sleep, actually, so he just kind of wanders around at night.
I do need to
I
recharge.
assume we were like in our common area.
Yeah.
Atella, who is, I guess, having her morning bowl of cereal that she eats like an insane person.
Mid one-handed push-up, eating cereal at the same time.
Yeah. She's heard the knocking and was like, "I'm just not gonna answer it." And then, as Argyle goes for it, she's like, "Hold on. Do we have any cameras outside?"
There is a single. You're in the upper spires. Each residence has a single servo skull mounted to the main doorway that shows it's a peephole. You have a servo skull, but it's a peephole.
Okay. I'll use that to take a peek outside.
Hey,
Well, yeah.
what does Ezekiel Grimm look like?
So Ezekiel Grimm has a mighty fine beard. It's got a nice hat. Wears very simple robes otherwise. Just kind of unassuming, just standing there patiently, hands behind his back.
Tella scratches her head and is
Both
like,
of you roll psi rating for me.
oh.
Whoa. How do I roll my psi rating?
You're going to roll a number of d10s equal to your psi rating.
My current psi rating? Dope.
It should be 2, right? Or 3?
3. Oh, wait, you could just roll psi ratings?
I think it's on your main sheet.
The main sheet has a section called Psychic Powers.
Oh, right. So you on your psychic power sheet, first off, go back to psychic powers. Make sure that is 3, and now go back to your main sheet. You don't have to GM roll this. And then next to the psychic discipline, which you have empty, is a psi button.
And it asks me what my psi rating is.
Yeah.
Submit. No bonuses.
Atella, the man standing outside the door is psychic, and you get the feeling that he's holding it back slightly. He feels slightly weaker than you.
Atella does not mention that, but she is going to be like, this guy has a nice hat. Figure out where he got that hat.
Figure out where he got that hat. Are you telling Argyle to do that?
Yeah. Argyle's the one going up to the door.
Zeke's gonna knock again.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm going up to the door.
You go up to the door.
I open the door.
Did you hear the description of what Ezekiel looks like?
I did not know.
Okay.
We have a mighty fine, long black beard. We've got an even mightier and finer hat. And then beyond that, though, very, very simple, even slightly tattered robes. Fingerless gloves.
I pull out my las gun. Who are you?
Well, howdy there, friend.
Okay, I wasn't going to
Name's
start with
Ezekiel
that, but-
Graham.
I turn back around and I hear Atella go, I wasn't going to start with that. And I say, this is our super secret hideout.
Alright, well, get him off the street.
I pull
I shoot it. Get him off the street.
I shoot Ezekiel in the head.
You grab Ezekiel and say, well, normally I need a first date, but all right.
Alright, Atella closes the door behind them once they're inside.
Yeah, I close the door and I put my gun away and I go, okay, that was all for show. Who are you?
Well, it was a mighty fine show, let me tell you. Name's Ezekiel Grimm. I work for your, what shall we say, benefactors.
Oh, the constituents.
After this most recent incident where my esteemed bosses had to come up and clean up the little mess that had gone on, they thought it best that perhaps you all could use a bit of assistance. That and I think
That's
she
fair.
got tired of me calling her Spider later, but that's not a here nor there.
Yeah, it
Wait.
wasn't,
What?
what?
Say it again?
Or
Who
I'd
you
say
calling?
it's just a little aside to myself. But yes, I occasionally called a spider lady, but she was never quite appreciative of it. I thought it was funny though.
Hmm.
Well, we appreciate the help, mainly because we, and I put that in air quotes, kind of fucked up, but I think we're on the right path to not fucking up anymore. I'm Tier. No, I'm not. I'm
You know, for a moment there, you looked like a strong gentleman in ancient armor, but strange.
Hmm.
Thank you. It could be this, and then my
Ezekiel
bionic
blinks a
arm
little bit, trying to
from
make
a
sure they're
fist
still in
punch.
reality.
They're still.
And this is my coworker, Adela.
I'm the. Yeah, I'm comfortable saying I'm the leader of the group.
Oh well, then I am certainly
Okay, I wouldn't go
delighted
that
to
far.
meet you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Tella does not deign to respond to that. Argyle's comment, not what's his name?
Ezekiel, but you, being the boss, can call me Zeke.
Ezekiel. Attila puts her hand out.
Oh, Ezekiel will firmly shake it.
Willpower test, Ezekiel.
Willpower test. Any bonuses or nothing?
Nope. Straight willpower. There's a demon living in this person's eyeball.
That's not entirely true.
Well, fuck me sideways. You are an interesting person.
I'd say the feeling is mutual, but I can't quite tell.
Oh, actually, you know what? Atella also do a willpower test.
Hmm.
Come on, you do it.
Willpower test. Any modifier?
Nope. Atella, when Ezekiel, you're GM rolling still. It's at the top of your sheet. There's a button to push to turn that off.
Oh, it's just still a GM roll. How do I? Okay.
Yeah, at the very top of your character sheet.
I must have clicked that on accident.
When the two of you touch hands, one, I guess Ezekiel is aware of your weird eye, and two, Atella, you shake Ezekiel's hand, and for a brief moment, Ezekiel is illuminated in golden light. And then it just as soon as it's there, it's gone.
Interesting. Does this light hurt to look at?
It doesn't hurt you, but you get the distinct sense that it is painful for the thing on the other side of your eye to look at.
Do I care about the feelings of the thing on the other side?
Not currently? I feel like that's more up to you than it is to...
Well, is there any animosity from the other side towards this person? Let's say.
Not currently.
Tella squints a little. It's like, you also strike me as an interesting character, and takes her hand away a little bit quick. Not too much, but like if you were looking, be like a little.
Just a little quicker than maybe would be polite.
Yeah.
I have to ask, actually. I'm imagining, like, Ezekiel has, like, a pair of, like, those sunglasses that have, like, the sides shaped to your head, so that they look kind of like goggles.
I mean, Ezekiel could just... I hadn't thought of eyewear. I don't know what you mean. Send me a picture of the glasses. And maybe... Because we could go real stereotype, and it can be the little red round glasses. Like the ones that do nothing.
I can't quite seem to find them.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what they're called.
They look like these, except they have like.
Hold on, are we?
Oh my god! Come on, Discord, fucking.
Hello.
Hello.
You're in hell.
Ah.
How about now?
Now I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, those are 100% fine.
Well,
they're like those, but like the outer edges of them have like material so that they sit snugly against your face.
Yeah, that's fine, and they would be dark enough you could not see his eyes.
Shit!
I found. I remembered who I was thinking of when I was thinking of these glasses. Here we go.
Oh yeah, no, the steam. Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. And they're we'll say they're even the same. They're dark. I mean, that's a different. I'm not sure I could do his voice.
I'm sure I
It's
could.
just fucking Ezekiel's just Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah, no, 100% fine.
Dope. I think at this point, as the two of you are kind of reeling from your disparate psychic auras, is when Rennick. You on your walk from the governor's suite back to the hideout, you've picked up your new gun. You found some random dude to pawn your old gun off on. And you enter the hideout to find Atella in a weird kind of staring contest almost, with just some guy.
Rennick immediately pulls his gun and levels it at the back of this man's head.
Ooh, now things are getting more interesting in here. Hello. Red.
I've been told there's a 7 in 10 chance you're here to kill me.
Oh, no. I'm here at the behest of your employer, as we share the same employer.
that would be the same employers who set me up to take the fall for murder, while also asking me to do the job that they
Now,
dictated
to
to
be
me.
fair, they didn't set you up to take the fall for murder. That was supposed to be handled behind the scenes.
Yeah, it was not.
But alright, that's not my department.
But you understand why I now don't necessarily believe that you're here with the best of intentions, right? No offense. Nothing personal, purely professional. But also, the last time my employers tried to do me a solid, I nearly caught the murder charge and got murdered in the Underhive of all fucking places.
I mean, you still rule over an entire world.
You are really fucking naive if you think that that is how any of this works.
No, what it is you're smart enough to not believe what I've said. Hello, Ezekiel Graham at your service.
Excellent. Reddick's gonna slowly lower his gun and holster it and go, I will, however, still shoot you. It is a brand new gun, and I'm very excited to use it. So, you know, don't.
Please
try
don't.
and get me.
I don't need the headache today.
I'm really hoping it would be worth it. I'm not gonna lie. If I just dropped all this cash and the best that this thing can do is a headache, I'm gonna be taking it back with some prejudice.
Well, no, I would imagine if you shot me and I only received a minor headache, then I suppose you would want your money back.
You would
In
be
fact,
coming
I would go
yeah,
along
no,
with you
100%.
and
Yeah,
get your
no,
money
yeah, no,
back.
I think we're gonna be fine.
I think we're gonna get along
Reddit's
just
gonna
fine.
walk past Ezekiel and go and put the coffee on.
So, how much does Ezekiel know about their other employer?
You are aware that they are an Inquisition cell, and you are aware that the Inquisition and the Rogue Trader have a slightly mutual interest in the planet, in that neither of them want the planet destroyed.
Right.
You are mandated to assist them in any way you can, as long as it doesn't compromise. As long as it doesn't compromise Elbrahith interests.
Yeah, that's the ship of heresy up above. So. Now I am at your disposal. I heard you're a person down.
Reddit's gonna look at Atella.
How does that work, by the way? You're the leader of this little cell, as you would call it, and yet you are the governor, which would make you the leader. How does that function between the two of y'all?
No, I am technically the leader of this planet. That's my boss. Except when it is expedient or funny for it to be otherwise.
I can appreciate that.
In the interest
Is that
of...
right, boss? And Raelix smiles a big old toothy smile at you. She's been arresting me for literally years.
Attila does not a little
Oh,
bit.
well,
that.
when's the wedding?
Jokes on Ezekiel. Attila and Remick have been married for at least a decade for tax reasons.
It is a common law marriage. They've just literally been chasing after each
No,
other
it's
so
just
long.
they're married. Attila's not aware that it exists.
Raelix
Done it for a
face.
scam once and then forgot to get rid of it.
You know, he put her name on something one time because it was expedient to do so. Didn't know it was an official piece of paperwork at the time, and has just never checked.
But in all seriousness, they decided that after this little incident that y'all might need a little bit of help. And I've been, well, they thought it best I get off ship. So here I am.
Why?
Why?
Why do they need you off?
Less that, more I prefer the quiet of the
This is a planet.
Oh, my way.
So you left the spaceship that is surrounded by void to come to a planet that's not surrounded by void.
Oh, I'm acutely aware. I do what I'm told, though.
So I'm sorry, it's best for you to get off the ship, and the reason you said it was best for you to get off the ship is because you like being surrounded by space.
It's something the captain said about expanding horizon.
That's that continuing professional development bullshit. Yeah, I've run into that before. That's fair.
So here I am.
What do you know about everything that's gone on here? And Radix just gonna pour everyone in the room a very large coffee.
What do I know about everything that's gone on?
Ezekiel, you were told that a member of this cell accidentally, a member of the cell on purpose started a religious riot.
We can appreciate that.
Accidentally started a demonic incursion tied to said riot.
I mean, I work for Elrahiths. I can appreciate that.
And then was promptly probably murdered by a separate member of the same cell. And that the local PDF troops and the Inquisition cells in the city were not sufficient enough to quell the incursion, and so the Elrahiths had to step in personally to deal with it.
Death Squad was not happy about having to stop their vacation.
Yeah. And part of what you're here to do, you specifically, besides helping these people, you are to report on psychic hotspots. Places where like multiple people died due to the incursion, so that those hotspots can be cleansed.
Alright. Well, I don't suppose that I know more than you all do. However, I was made aware that your member who was the potentially the source of the ruckus was killed by one of your own. Is that true?
These are rumors.
Rumors.
I can't speak to what went on last week. We're still working through the details, shall we say. Pending investigation and all.
And so I should watch my back around y'all, eh?
Some of us more than others. I'll let you figure out who is who.
Oh, I already have an idea. So, I am at your disposal. What have need of you?
Vital, like, thinks about it and is like, what the fuck were we doing this week? You can stand by. We're awaiting further instruction.
All right then. Do you all have a room that I could get settled into?
We could put him in the sergeant's room. That'd be funny as fuck.
Does the sergeant have a room here?
Yes.
He's
He's not often in it, but he does have one.
We'll put you in there for now until we can make some space.
Well, all right then.
Try not to,
Your
blow
other
yourself up.
employers aren't gonna have a problem with me being here, are they? And when Ezekiel says that, there is a big grin on Ezekiel's face.
Ah. Which other employers are we talking about?
That I work for the Elbrahiths.
No, I think that I can work anything out with the, other employers.
Fair enough. So I'll go into the. I guess go into. I've got nothing on me. I just came myself. So yeah, Zeke just stands there awkwardly, just waiting.
Just T-posing in the middle of the room.
Yep. Just kind of looking back and forth between you.
Don't your arms get tired when you stand like that?
No.
Fair enough. Rennick's gonna sit down and pull out like essentially his notes from everything that he's come across from the research, and essentially give everyone the rundown of what they know, and it's got a note of like what information source they've got it from.
I'm sorry.
Run that by me again?
Rennick's essentially going to sit down, get out his notes, and give everyone the rundown of what he's come across with Tally while he's been spending all of that time doing that research.
About the riot.
About the riot, yeah.
Okay.
And about where the demons came in, where they were seen, what they did, all of that bit. Everything he spent essentially the week doing, he's going to give them the rundown.
So
the biggest thing, Rennick, that stands out to you is that 99% of the demons that came through the different portals didn't do anything except run amok and just cause untold havoc and slaughter. Except right after Ishta was shot, particularly the shot that severed her arm, one of the demons managed to get a hold of that arm and took it with it back through the portal.
I'm not a smart man, particularly. I know enough to stay alive. But hey, boss, they stole Ishta's arm. Like everything else here, I'm not gonna lie. If I was gonna run a bit of a riot, if I was gonna run a distraction, if I was gonna run maybe hypothetically a scheme or a smash and grab where I really needed law enforcement to be distracted, not that I would ever have done that, you understand? This is how I would do it. They stole her fucking arm.
That's interesting. What do you think they could do with an arm?
You can slap a bitch with an arm.
I mean, yeah.
Play drums with an arm.
Ezekiel,
Yes, sir.
Please roll Forbidden Lore Warp for me.
I certainly can do that. Oh well. You know what? I'm gonna spend it.
All right.
All right. Roll your D10 to see if you can get it back.
What power is that that lets you get it back?
It's a thing that Voidborn can do.
I do not.
The
The Voidborn are unusually lucky.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Go ahead and roll again.
Oh my god, you've never
What the
even
hell?
heard.
Ezekiel, 6 degrees of failure as you attempt to recall the vast quantity of warp lore that has been instilled in you from a very young age. First off, please take a D10 sanity. Insanity. I don't think we have to do the whole insanity rigmarole right now because we're not in combat and it is almost all combat stuff. And 10 is not a threshold for gaining a disorder. So we don't have to do the whole rigmarole. But Ezekiel, you are aware that in the hands of a sufficiently powerful enough Tzeentchian demon, even a single scrap of a human's flesh could be used to essentially craft a mortal vessel for a demon to bind itself to. To create like an unbound demon host.
Well, what I can tell you about something like that is
It's bad.
excuse me.
Not great.
What was that?
Apologies.
What?
You can see that taking an arm like that, demon could make itself a body.
Why take old lady arm and not literally anyone else?
Because it don't matter what it is.
But that's my point. It doesn't matter what it is. So why go to all this trouble to get Ishta arm, not
I
random?
don't know if they specifically came for your friend's arm, or if a whole arm is just easier to pick up than a drop of blood or a scrap of an ear.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been,
I think it might have
as
been
they say, a crime of opportunity.
They would have settled
sure?
for any body part coming off of
Anybody.
anyone.
Yeah, but-
Yeah, I
That's
think
the whole
Ishta's
person.
arm was just a convenient item.
Dude,
No, they want parts that they can create the body themselves.
right, but
If it is a person, a whole person, there's souls involved
Mm.
and other things. You wouldn't
unless I
understand.
remove, if I take you to the place where I'm going, and then I take your arm off and your hand off and your whatever off, isn't that easier than you hanging around and waiting to see if somebody
Well,
drops
what's
an
easier,
arm?
carrying an arm or carrying a kicking and screaming person?
She was like a little old lady, so like I understand your thought process, but on this one,
Little old lady who started a riot big enough to draw demons.
yeah, with her mouth.
I hate to, yeah, no, I kind of agree with Ezekiel here.
Calling Ishta a little old lady does not exactly. It's kind of an understatement. She was an incredibly dangerous little old lady.
No, yeah, but
Somewhere
by the
it
time
just stirs.
we watched the footage, by the time they were lifting the arm, she was not going to do anything, and she was not. My understanding of Ishta's strength is that Ishta herself is small,
Yes.
small and dangerous,
Yes, I mean, also surrounded by people and 2 full and healthy tech priests. Like, she wasn't just laying out in the middle of nowhere. Her arm got flabbed off, clean, thrown elsewhere.
I don't speak psychic. What's flablab?
Is the technical term.
Flablam, Rennick is the sound her arm made when a bolt round punctured her elbow and then exploded and threw her arm 20 meters away.
I don't believe that piece of clip had sound.
No, but you bought a bolter recently. You know what bolters sound like.
That's fair. That's fair.
Also, your assassin buddy also has a bolter. You're very
This still doesn't get us anywhere. I now have a bolt gun, but like, this still doesn't either. It was a random happenstance, and she randomly summoned demons to a random planet that randomly a bunch of people are interested in, despite the fact that I've lived here my whole life, and let me tell you, there's fuck all here. It's like we have the resources, whatever, but it has been a shithole planet the entire fucking time, and suddenly everyone's here. And now there's demons, and then there's the fucking, and he looks at Attila and is like, whatever the fuck they were, mister, I'm gonna take Yui's hand without even fucking trying.
I'm sorry?
Looks at Attila.
Attila looks at Ezekiel and then looks at Rennick. It's like, I think I have to make a phone call before we say anything else.
I pull out my etch sketch and I look down at it intently.
Attila is going to go into a different room. And she's going to call.
Ask her to send donuts.
I'll see what I can do. Going to call the sergeant or the inquisitor. I don't know if.
As an interrogator, you technically do have the authority to speak directly with the inquisitor at this point.
Oh, interesting.
I forgot you got a promotion. Congrats.
Thank you. Okay. So last I heard, the Inquisitor was in like a war zone, right?
She was in another city, dealing with I guess dealing with. I can't remember specifically what she was doing, but basically yes.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a week ago.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna call the Inquisitor. And hope that is not a breach of authority.
Our non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
It beeps once, and immediately the call is connected. Gravis here.
Inquisitor Gravis, this is Sergeant Attila. I think I'm a sergeant.
Interrogator.
What's my fucking...
You are an interrogator.
I'm not saying this out loud.
No, I know. But when you introduce yourself, as sergeant, she corrects you to interrogator.
I am an arbitrator. Aren't I?
I think so.
Is interrogator separate from arbitrator? None of this is in character.
You are an inquisitorial interrogator. One step below an inquisitor.
Oh.
Technically speaking, if Gravis were to die, you would inherit her position.
Jesus, that's a terrifying thought.
we're all out here getting promoted well above our capabilities.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, Attila will actually give her proper introduction that she definitely knows. She's taken that to heart. Um,
2, 3.
Inquisitor, I have a new recruit who I'd like to onboard, and I would like to know if I have I want to know what my options are as far as hirees, shall we say.
Do you trust this new asset?
No.
Are you on the call, Mr. Rennick?
I didn't turn my fucking microphone on. That was accidental.
I didn't even remember.
Right, there's the I don't. Everyone in this call might be too young for this, which upsets me. But there's the sound that used to happen when you had two people pick up the phone at the same time, and then one of them very quietly puts it down.
Yeah.
I actually do know that.
Yes.
Harley,
Rob?
never mind, continue.
He's
What?
also on the call. He does not lower his handset.
Once Rennick is off the call, Attila waits like 2 seconds and then is like, I haven't decided if I trust this this person yet.
Asset.
Asset.
I recognize, interrogator, that you were not trained in the classical methods of the Schola Progenium, but as an interrogator, you must view your people as the assets that they are. Bullets to be spent in the long war. Do not get attached. They are expendable.
Attila thinks about that. It's like, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Noted, Inquisitor.
When can I expend Rennick?
Definitely one of the thoughts that Attila had, but did not say. What are my options for processing this new asset?
You are my interrogator. You operate with my authority and with my complete trust.
Attila feels a weird tingle at that.
If you find an asset that you feel would be beneficial and you trust them enough to bring them into the fold, then do so.
Noted. Is there anything about our previous encounters that I should leave out of the onboarding process?
What you tell and who you tell it to is up to your discretion.
Noted. Thank you for your time, Inquisitor.
Good hunting. Beep, beep.
And
You're very
also with
welcome.
you.
Not quite.
And also
Okay.
Come back out and sitting there telling Argyle's future.
Is that a thing you can do?
Yeah,
roll soothsaying.
Harley, can I have a respirator unit?
Do you have
You have the money for it?
How much is it?
I don't
Fucking
fucking look at the book.
I'm looking at it. I'm alt tabbing between like 3 different things.
I have no idea what Argyle's
respirator
future
is,
is, so I make it up. Like any good soothsayer.
Respirator's 25.
25. That's it. 25.
Yep.
Cool. Harley, you're
Rebreather is
happy.
better. Rebreather is better and Rebreather is 50.
Don't you have like robot lungs or something?
Yeah.
I need it for a skill.
You need what?
What?
Skill? What skill?
I need
What?
it for a skill.
What skill?
Fuck, Rite of Awe.
Well,
Actually,
hold
just
on.
as tech priest. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Sorry, did you
No.
say
No.
fuck right of all?
Rite of Awe.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 second to.
Sorry, I'm spending all my XP right now.
We're so proud of you, buddy.
Argyle.
Right of
awe.
oh, your respirator unit is a thing already built into your body as a tech
Oh.
priest.
Okay, sweet.
It's your robot lungs.
Cool.
It's just telling you what part of the tech priest you're using.
All humans within a 15-meter radius, regardless of their ability to hear, feel a sense of dread and religious guilt.
Like we need any more of that in the 41st millennium.
I don't want to turn into a Catholic. What do we? Why?
You won't turn into a
Why?
Catholic. You won't turn into a machine.
Oh.
I didn't realize the Adeptus Mechanicus was big into guilt.
Are you
Oh
kidding?
yeah. Oh yeah.
You
You love guilt?
Listen,
Listen, they have
Young
another.
is-
They have another one called the right of pure thought.
I took a mechadendrite use parentheses gun. Do I have to buy the mechadendrite?
You do.
All right, continue on. I'll be looking at the rulebook.
So until it comes back out, Argyle is getting his fortune read and also in a in a like sub window in his eyes. Like buy new mechadendrite.
A ballistic mechadendrite costs 600, Rob.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Jump change. I'll take it.
I'll take it. It's also gonna. Okay, hold on. Rob, it is also going to. What is your toughness?
My toughness is 42.
It's
It's also going to take you 14 days to get it installed.
That's fine. Are we doing anything for 14 days?
I don't
I don't know.
Not so far.
I mean,
Okay, well,
no.
In
In the middle of getting his fortune read, Argyle's just like, I have to go.
I know what I, yeah,
Well,
I know,
to be fair,
I know what I must do.
If I had someone leave my fortune and they were like, I straight up don't know what's gonna fucking happen to you, I'd be like, you know what? I want a gun arm. I want a gun arm.
Yeah, Ezekiel goes, I see arms in your future?
I see so many arms. You see, I see at least 3 more.
How many?
Motherfucker, are you working on commission? Like,
Yeah.
Vedic from the background is just watching you be like, are they, do you get like a percentage? Like, what was that?
Also-
I will not lie. Is he gone already?
Argyle?
Am I? No, I'll do it later.
Okay.
No. Well, then you don't know he's run. He hasn't run out. So yes, you can get 3 arms. 3
What the
more at
fuck is-
least.
What the fuck
No,
is
this
the
will be-
insight check?
3
This'll be
more
my
and
fourth arm.
and call me in the morning.
It's inquiry. Rennick is insight in this game. Also, Argyle, just so you are aware, ballistic mechadendrites come standard with a compact las pistol,
Yeah.
However, if you have the money for it, you can replace that las pistol with any other compact pistol.
Okay. Where do I find that, Harley? I'd like to spend the money on that, please.
So hold on. Let me.
It's a normal pistol, and then compact is an addition. That
Yeah.
only
So
halves its distance and takes one off its damage.
yeah. So any pistol at base price plus 50, and then it does one less damage.
Okay, they gotta melt the pistol?
They
got an Inferno pistol
or
a plasma pistol
or
well, actually, are you trained with Melta weapons?
I'm going to buy the Melta one.
Okay.
Then yeah,
I would be an Inferno pistol.
Okay, what page is that on?
It is page 130. It costs 7,500 money.
Fuck. Alright, I don't have enough for that.
Jesus.
Shit. Alright, well. Fuck. What'd you say? 130?
Yeah.
Page 130, 133 in your PDF.
Thank you. And then.
Yeah.
Anyways,
while Rob looks at pistols.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Atella,
what are you doing?
Okay, I come back out. I watch the combination fortune telling and shopping expedition. Atella's like, we have some things to discuss. To
Really?
Ezekiel.
Like what?
Like, do you know what a Necron is?
No.
No.
No. How long was I with the crew for?
You've
got like almost 5,000 XP, and assuming you weren't a main character before now, probably like a good 5 or 6 years.
Okay, so I was there for the sieges. I have friends that are weird boys. We're full in at this point, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, cannot say that I've heard of these.
Wait. When you say sieges, do you mean like the land war on the spaceship?
Yeah.
That was 50 years ago.
You
were
were
not.
years ago? Oh, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
For like the crew of the ship, it's been like 5 or 6 years, but in real time, it's been like 50 because of
So then I guess the question is, was I there for that? I've been on the crew for 5 years.
I don't think you were there for the siege.
Mm-hmm.
I think you were probably picked up sometime after what's his fuck? What was your psycher's name, Rob? Vantrix. You probably were picked up sometime. Shut up. Vantrix. After Vantrix left, that's probably sometime when you were picked up. They didn't do the new psycher.
Well, all right.
Big
shoes to fill.
Oh my god. What does
Not a
PB
single
mean?
flip.
What
What does what
Not a-
mean?
PB? Yeah, you gotta do some flips. T.
No, we don't flip here.
What does PB mean?
Point blank.
Can never get the
Well,
ring.
I'm open ears. I do not know what this Necron is, but I am indeed willing to learn.
Okay. Attila will go into the full recap. Going to leave out a few pertinent details. I don't think Ezekiel needs to know that Rennick has a demon host inside of him.
I shook Rennick's hand earlier. Does that mean anything?
Yeah, did Ezekiel get that?
Actually, Ezekiel, when you shook Rennick's hand, Retcon, you are genuinely surprised to hear that Rennick is a demon host. Because normally, demon hosts have to be psychic. And Rennick is about as far from psychic as a human can be.
It's the only reason I'm alive.
I have not told Ezekiel that Rennick is a demon host.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then never mind.
I was saying
Specifically left that out.
when I shook Rennick's hand, did I get a flash?
No. You shook Rennick's hand, and we're just genuinely surprised at how not psychic this person is. Like, most human beings aren't psychic. Rennick is extremely not psychic.
There are rocks and mold with more psychic ability than Rennick has.
Well, alright.
So yeah, we go over
What are these Necrons doing?
We go over the Necrons, we go over the various mining operations that they've been fucking around with. What else have we done?
We stopped a gang war, or we partook in a gang war.
We were present while a gang war was happening above us, basically.
We went to a pyramid.
Oh yeah, the pyramid will also be mentioned. Not sure if not sure if we should follow up on that, actually, now that I think about it.
I think we should.
Yeah, probably. I should have asked the Inquisitor if they've gotten back to us about that yet. While I had her on the phone. Oh, well.
Always call her back.
I don't want to be annoying.
I'll call her.
Absolutely not.
I could do a really good you impression. Rennick, don't do that. Rennick, that's illegal. Rennick, don't make me come down there.
That was pretty good, actually.
I have been working on it so long, so many people think it's good.
A little drier, perhaps.
Rennick, don't do that.
Yeah,
Rennick,
there
that's
you go.
illegal.
That's spot on.
Excellent.
Okay, so we're gonna put a pin in following up with the Inquisitor. We still have to explain Necrons were fucking with us. We fucked with the Necrons and then we got fucked up by them. We had maybe a part to play in the events of the demon outbreak that occurred. Oh, also I fought I don't think I told anyone about this yet. I fought do I know what Dark Eldar are?
Yeah. I mean, you know what Eldar are. I don't think you're aware that there's like a distinction to be made.
Yeah, right before that whole thing went down, I ran into this Eldari lady, except she was fucked up and had a whip and she was kind of scary.
Would I know about Dark Eldar?
Yes.
Was that what this sounds like?
Yes.
Ah, well, that sounds like you met one of them dark Eldar.
Hmm. That sounds about right. She had a some sort of pheromone thing and made me a little loopy.
Horny.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but yes. um, so I don't know what the deal was with that. She was mutilating bodies, and I hit her really hard with a hammer, and she fucked off. Also, I have this. She shows the hammer.
Oh.
Don't worry about that, though. That's mine. I got this off of a Grey Knight.
Oh, well, you're full of surprises.
Don't you forget it.
Oh, I will not.
What else
Shame
have
on
we
you.
done? I think that's it. That's all the important stuff.
Yeah, that seems like quite a lot, if you ask me.
I spent all my XP, I say in character.
Fucking Argyle like jolts up from an update that's like update complete. Now operating on prime firmware.
You're a liar. He jolts upright and says, I spent all my XP.
Yeah.
And we all look at him and go, none of us speak Adeptus Mechanicus, motherfucker. What are you talking
None
about?
of us speak Adeptus Mechanicus. God
I feel like we all just look at Argyle. No one responds, and then we go back to what we were talking about.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm playing on my. That's what I was doing on my answer sketch. I was spending my XP.
Is that what you call it?
Well, that's mighty fine of you.
I really want to just be like, hey guys, check this out, and then right of all of you.
You certainly could.
I want to be clear. Do it, Rob.
Hey guys, check this out.
Read the whole of the ability so everyone gets the full descript, the full effect of it.
Nobody listened to Argyle when he was explaining that he spent all of his XP, and then he looked around the room and said, "Hey guys, check this out. You may recite an infrasonic liturgy that causes awe and fear. All humans within 50-meter radius, regardless of their ability to hear, feel a sense of dread and religious guilt. Alongside these emotional effects, all humans take a -10 penalty to their next skill test. Characters may take a willpower test to shake off the effects. Whilst incanting the rite, you may not talk on any additional frequency. The rite is 2 minutes long, and it's considered very bad form to break off incantations at any point with the liturgy. Note that humans without auditory implants cannot hear infrasonic sounds, and thus assume you are not speaking."
Yeah.
So you just go, hey, check this out, and just don't do anything.
Yeah, except you still feel the effects of it. So for the next 2 minutes, like your equilibrium is thrown off, and you feel this just impending sense of doom and guilt.
Hey guys, check this out, and I T-pose, and I just like tilt my head up, and you don't hear anything come from me, but you feel awful.
Feel awful.
Don't do that.
And I don't stop for a full 2 minutes.
So, while you're doing this, Attila tries to get back on track. He's like, ugh. Gives me the willies.
God, I love those stupid deck priest things.
I feel weird.
I feel weird. A televoice. I feel like I should go to church.
I don't know what the feeling of religious guilt feels like. Can you describe what feeling religious guilt is?
It's like
I have to go to church and repent my sins.
Yeah, you have to confess.
Ugh.
You think in your mind, I don't know if the Emperor would approve of our actions. And in fact, maybe I should call my mom every once in a while.
Maybe I should call my mom.
I took another really stupid skill.
Yeah, only one other stupid one.
Yeah, Total Recall.
Mm-hmm.
I know any trivial fact.
Yeah, we'll see if
Wait,
that.
that was rather. Your friend is rather unsettling.
Yeah, that was. That's a new thing. I haven't seen him do that before. Try not to think too hard about that.
I will endeavor.
I will endeavor.
Well, I think you're all caught up. We are currently in a break. Mostly because some of our party members have gotten fucked up. Ishta included, who we were waiting for, but that might. Oh, yeah. Do we know Ishta's alive?
Yeah.
Yes.
Argyle does. So query in character. I don't know much about demons, but like they stole her arm.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still valuable
The arm?
if she's not alive? Does the demon shit only work if it's part of a person who's alive somewhere else?
Can we, like. Is there any, like, documentation about demons stealing body parts?
Unfortunately, for both of you, the questions you are asking fall under the purview of the Ordo Hereticus.
So we should ask our boss, is what you're saying.
And you... Oh no, you are actually a member of the Ordo Hereticus. You were here for demons before the aliens showed up.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're an interrogator now.
Oh, yeah.
You have access to inquisitorial...
Should I have a skill for this?
Probably closer to a talent.
Okay.
I guess being an interrogator would allow you to make forbidden lore checks as basic skills.
Any forbidden lore check?
Pertaining to your Ordo. So you could do like forbidden lore warp, demon, cults.
As a basic skill? So, untrained?
Yeah. So would be you'd be rolling and trying to beat half your intelligence.
Well, that's
Harley,
not very good.
Would you say that this is information I may have come across in the past?
Are you trying to use Total Recall right now?
I am trying to use Total Recall. See, couple of hoops here, but level with me. Just roll with me.
Mm-hmm.
I was aligned with the Adeptus Mechanicus. Mechanicus always be researching technology, whether it be human technology or dark heretical technology. That also can include demon technology and how demon technology and demons are made.
Man's got a point.
Okay.
You know what? I will allow you, based on that argument, to make an intelligence check at plus 20.
Cool.
While you're doing that, unrelated to anything, what are the Elrahith colors?
Fuck, I'm a big point.
That's a Kate question. I don't remember.
What's the main question?
Argyle. What was the trigger for this?
I think we gave them purple. Oh, sweet.
We were Rennick was asking about if Rennick, what was your actual query?
It was what
It was whether it would work. If the demon magic shit would still work. If Ishtar was dead. Does it need to be a body part of a creature that is still alive in order to work?
Argyle. Your enhanced firmware allows you to delve deeper than ever into the noosphere, and in the depths of a digital library hidden behind a 128-bit encryption system, you find a partially deleted text detailing the rites of binding of demons.
And
you learn that not only does her being dead make a difference, if she were dead, it would be easier.
The fact of the matter is, it can work either if she's dead or alive. But if she's dead, it's a hell of a lot easier. So let's ramp up those shock battles. Let's keep her alive.
I mean, that's not up to us.
I think it might be up to me a little bit.
Is it?
yes, but didn't they just say that it would be when you say easier, you mean is easier for the demons to do their thing?
Yes, so we want to keep her alive.
Right.
The question is, do we have the authority to make sure that they put every effort into keeping this random creature alive? And what I'm saying is, maybe, actually.
Didn't they already try to kill her?
No. The people are currently trying to keep her alive. Keep up.
No, I know, but wasn't the whole thing started because of a failed assassination attempt,
Yeah.
and then again, your own person tried to kill her.
No, we don't. I'm saying we keep her alive and heavily sedated.
Well, where is she?
So thumb it here.
Argyle.
He's back.
I'm sorry. I saw that rather large
Is that Spectre?
specter again. No, but right. So you have authority over the mechanicals. You're quite powerful.
I don't know. Looks at Atella.
Why are you looking at me?
Argyle what?
It's on my planet. I guess.
I don't think
Everyone
that's the
in
way
the room
that
going,
works.
That his title means absolutely nothing. Right? He assumes that the governor has no real power whatsoever. However, on the off chance there might be a technicality somewhere where he can phone up the mechanics and be like, yo, keep that bitch alive and sedated. Because it's my planet, motherfucker. Like, he would do that.
I mean, you could try. They might be willing to do something for you. But also, the Mechanicus are...
Fickle.
Yeah.
No offense, friend. Looking at her now.
So is that what you're gonna try?
And I was really hoping for there to be anyone present who would be able to tell me how likely this was to succeed or to fail. But without that knowledge, yeah, no, 100%. He's gonna, I guess, ring up the Mechanicus hotline.
Okay.
Did that just fucking quack? What happened? Robin, why do they have a duck phone?
Doing that.
For once, it's not me.
Speak.
This is Governor Rainick requesting a telephonic audience with the biggest cheese you can get me on planet.
They take things very literally at the
Very
Mechanicus.
literal.
There are. This unit is unaware of any dairy products currently housed within the Mechanicum.
We actually put a conjugator in a slice of Swiss cheese, and that's what you're talking to.
Understood, unit. Can you please confirm the highest ranking member of the Mechanicus currently planetside?
Currently planetside, the ranking member of the Mechanicus is Archmagos Biologist Unit H57B.
Nick, transfer my call to him, please.
Negative.
Justification.
Justification. Lack of authority.
I am the governor of this planet.
Are we all in the same room?
Yes.
Yeah, no, Rainick didn't go anywhere. This is a crowdsourced call.
Argyle looks over to Rennick and is like, patch me through.
Rainick
Hold on,
just
let me
hands
talk
him
to
the phone.
him.
Hello?
Do that thing you did.
Greetings. Speak.
Argyle Alpha 8 speaking.
Greetings, Unit Argyle Alpha 8. What is your query today?
I would like to get in contact with the highest ranking member of the Adeptus Mechanicus on the planet.
Patching through. Good day.
Oh my! And then I hand the phone over to Rennick.
Rainick just goes, yep.
This is Archmagos Biologist Unit 58B. State your name and purpose.
58B, this is Governor Rainick, planetary governor.
Of which planet?
This one.
Data inaccessible. When did you become governor?
Which in-will time has passed?
It's been probably about a month.
Approximately 32 days.
Hold.
Mr. Argyle, you guys should really have some hold music or something.
Who's doing that?
Who do you think?
It is not me for once. I usually am the one playing with the soundboard.
Who is it then, Kate?
It's me.
You don't
I'm
have any
doing
hold
it.
music on there?
No. Unfortunately not. Data acquired. The information regarding transfer of governorship of the planet was mired in red tape for some reason. I've taken the liberty of pushing that through for you. What can the cult mechanicus do for you today, Unit Rennick?
I have a request. I have two requests. The first, that we should investigate the potential benefits of an audience, a meeting between us to ascertain shared goals and objectives, to ensure our planetary strategy is appropriately aligned. And we should proceed with finding a suitable date and time for said meeting. Second request, your cult mechanicus station, and he's gonna give the appropriate designation for it because it's local. He knows what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Is in possession of one of my direct employees, Ishtamat, who was seriously injured. I have a request regarding her ongoing healthcare.
Hold for a moment, please.
No problem, though.
In regards to your secondary request, Ishtamak has been excommunicated by the church and at this point is not considered to be of anyone's employment. Are you confirming that she is still of use to the Empire?
I have reason to estimate that her ongoing existence is critical to current operations on this planet.
Noted, Governor Rennick. This unit will ensure that she is placed in the highest grade stasis unit available. She will be kept alive.
Perfect. Can I confirm my understanding? She will be kept alive and within a stasis unit, not awakened prematurely.
She will be kept in a stasis unit. She will not be awakened. Period.
Excellent. And who should we talk to about that meeting of the minds we're going to have?
Unnecessary.
Explanation.
I do not answer to you.
This one was less of a you answering to me and more of a you clearly have goals on this planet. The planet clearly has goals. Let's see how we can align them, as opposed to just working in the shadows and potentially missing out on opportunities to be more effective. I was acting on the belief that effectiveness was one of the prima facie of the Adeptus Mechanicus, and he turns to Argyle and gives him a thumbs up because he's real proud of himself.
You were correct in that assumption, Governor Rennick. However, what you do with the planet will not affect the goals of the Mechanicus with this world. Thus, a personal meeting between you and I is a loss of efficacy.
Understood. Thought it was reasonable to check.
This is why we have machines for thinking.
Damn.
Rennick literally hung up on him before he could stop.
No, don't hang up.
No, hang up. You hang up, and you don't pick up. The call is just reconnected. Don't do that again.
You guys wanted to a small talk goodbye. So how's the family?
Unit, please return Unit Argyle Alpha 8.
Oh, yeah, bet. And Riddick answered the phone.
Hello?
Argyle.
Fuck, what's his name again?
This is 58B.
58B, my old friend, how are you?
I have need of your services.
And I'm here to serve the Omnissiah. Am I right, fellas?
Yes.
What do you need, boss?
In the perusal of Ishtamak's file, I have found it noted that she spoke of a entity sleeping beneath the city. Are you aware of this?
I am.
What steps are you taking to secure it?
Currently none. When we tried to contain it the first time, myself and... what is Yui's full name? UE 45, I think it is.
It's UE 316.
I couldn't have been farther from the real thing. When we tried to contain it the first time, UE
316.
316 did not assist me in the capture of this entity.
This news is continue.
In fact, my entire group was not on board with the plan to obtain evidence and capture.
Did he walk out of the room, or is he just throwing everybody under the bus right here?
Oh, I'm absolutely throwing everybody under the bus. They know I answer to a higher power, and I want them to understand the gravity of the situation.
I don't recall ever going on this mission.
It was into the pyramid.
Oh, that one. Well, we didn't know there was an entity down there at the time.
I look at everyone and I say, they all pulled guns on me.
This news is distressing, but ultimately immaterial. I am empowering you with a larger portion of the Cult Mechanicus' authority and assigning you a task force. You will commandeer this task force, and with their aid and your inquisitorial cell, I need you to retrieve and secure the entity.
Hold on, let me grab a pen and paper.
You have a robot brain.
You have a robot brain.
You can recall. You literally just got the thing that lets you recall any information.
I'm just joking. You know that old Mechanicum humor.
I'm ordering you a pen and paper. I'm ordering you If you succeed in obtaining and securing this entity, your current debt in the eyes of the Omnissiah will be cleansed.
Sounds like a plan to me. But before then, can I add on to that debt?
Your standing in the eyes of the motive force is already tenuous. You may ask, but I will not guarantee your Sorry, someone just said some heinous shit in the group noosphere. You may ask, but your request is not guaranteed.
Okay, so I was thinking, you know what would help me in my endeavors to capture said entity? You know, 3 arms is good and all, but how about a 4th arm?
What kind?
A mechadendrite gun.
I thought you already bought that. Out of
I
character.
did, but this is I did it out of character, but this is me in character requesting it.
But you already bought it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I already have a fourth arm on the way.
Yeah, if you already spent money on it, then you have it. Like,
I was trying to build narrative, Harley.
but you bought it already.
That is true. Okay, since I already, just kidding, I'm totally recalling that I bought that already.
It's been a long 2 hours for Argyle. So many updates.
Do you have a spare, I don't know, Mechanicum axe lying around?
What rank are you?
Tech priest.
You're like a full tech priest?
Give me a moment here. I am like 99% sure that I'm a full tech priest, but I just want to be positive.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I'm O negative.
I'm O negative.
I could totally wait.
Reports to the Mechanicum Conclave. There will be the symbol of your position waiting for you.
Thank you. Praise be the Omnissiah.
Praise be the Omnissiah. The flesh is indeed weak. Do not fail me, Argyle.
I will try not to. And then he hangs up the phone, and Argyle looks around, grabs his little canvas tote bag, and says, I need to go run an errand.
I need to go run an errand.
I'm just letting you know, Harley.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking rapid thumbs texting all of this with the header. Argyle's a problem.
I want to be clear here. This isn't a phone. It's a vox piece. You could hear Argyle's half of that conversation.
You know.
Oh yeah, no. Could hear Argyle. It sounded to me like Argyle was in front of everyone, throwing people under the bus.
Argyle is a problem.
Yeah. Hold on. Little does Ezekiel know, we had no problem airing grievances when Al was shooting Ishta. So it's like, this is just par for the course.
I mean, that's true. Ezekiel thinks most of these, to be fair, Ezekiel thinks most of you are a problem.
Fair.
You're
Okay.
literally a group that's trying to kill each other. Like, Ezekiel's just mostly taking notes.
You know, as you grab your little tote bag, you turn round, and Raynick is leaning against the door with his brand new gun, like, just in his hands, like, at his waist. Just chilling.
You know, this poses a interesting question for you, Ezekiel. You are aware that some of us have tried to kill each other before. So why are you here, joining the mess?
Well, I'm here on officially I am here on behalf of employers, particularly your employer, Raynick. And if I may be, please don't take me as rude, but to put it bluntly, I'm here to babysit.
That's what I thought.
Also, here to help. Now, I know you were having issues, and you seem to have run into a bit of a dead end. It might help with some of my more latent psychic abilities if we were to go to the scene of the crime, as it were. And perhaps I might be able to glean something that y'all have missed.
I think that's perfectly reasonable. But before we do that, let me just clear something up really quick. Hey, Argyle.
Mm.
I know that you guys are really literal, but I need you to understand that in this case I am speaking figuratively when I said, why did you just fuck us?
I didn't fuck anyone. There was no nuance in the situation. You threatened to kill me when I was trying to do my duty.
Is that what happened?
That is in fact what happened.
I don't think I was there for that.
No, I think I do think there are two times getting mixed up. There was one time when you were trying to contact the entity that Yui didn't help because Ishta said no. The time everyone pulled the gun on you is when the Necron said, "Give me that, or I will murder all of you by just taking you apart." And then people pulled guns on you.
That is not what the Necron said. But
that was the threat. He had already just taken Yui's arm.
To be fair, Yui's arms do just come off.
Yeah, but usually you have to move to do so.
Yeah, but wasn't that the exact same time? Because we went into the pyramid and then Necron showed up.
No, this is the first time. Remember, because you had the power source, the original power source.
The Necrons were out in like the sewage pump house.
Yeah.
The thing that spoke to you in your head that Yui just didn't help with is like in the bowels where we fell down the big hole.
Yeah. You're thinking. So yeah, you're thinking the thing that Yui didn't help you with was in the pyramid. The other thing was when we were in the service station, after we had fought the demon host. And that's the first time the Necrons showed up. We've seen them twice.
Hmm.
Raynick 100% pulled a gun on you at that point because you were going to try and make a stand and get.
I believe even Ishta.
No, everyone pulled a gun.
No. You weren't incorrect that everyone pulled
Yeah,
a gun
right.
on
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
I've
just had guns pulled on me so often.
Yeah, no. You had the when and the why wrong.
But yes, I did not throw you under the bus. Well, hold on. I start doing calculations, and I say, in terms of human idioms, yes, I quote unquote threw you under the bus, but you were impeding on Mechanicum research, and I will not apologize for that.
You see, Argyle.
You could explain, but you never did. And also, B, fucking us now doesn't mean we didn't fuck you before. It just puts us in a worse position to not fuck you later.
I think we've proven that we will kill members of our party for less, so take that into consideration.
See, this is why, by the way, the Elrahith sent me. Just so we're all clear.
I'm not.
Because I'll be very blunt with all of y'all. If y'all prove to be more of a problem, y'all will just be removed. You may not be dead, but definitely removed off the board.
We've never been anything but a problem. That is actually how we got to being useful.
Yes, but being enough of a problem can indeed make you outlive your usefulness.
But given as no one will tell us, my only instructions are to get planetary production up. That's not telling me where the Elrahith plans are, so we're going to continue on.
No, that is exactly what your job is to do.
Sure.
Anything outside of that, let me rephrase. Anything you do for your extracurriculars or your other employees is up to you.
If we all get
so long as they do not go against what the Elrahiths want.
Do you know what really damages production? if you all get eaten by fucking demons.
Exactly, and that is also why I am here. However, you getting into some sort of petty scuffle with your friends and getting murdered over it really puts a hamper in things. And then I have to be forced to defend you, and then someone else ends up dead, and then it just causes all kinds of problems. So if we could maybe stop the internal killing and act like adults.
We're not gonna kill each other. Radic gestures his gun at Argyle. That man's a robot. If I don't have my gun, he just walks through me. The gun is purely for self-defense, and so he listens to me sometimes. Every time that man gets shot, he comes back with a new mechanical part, and he fucking loves that shit.
So you're offering to shoot him to get a new part?
Not long enough to listen to me and explain why he just fucked us. I feel like I was clear. Looks at Atella. I feel like that was one of my clearer.
With threat of violence.
No.
Right.
Raynick literally looks at Atella like he doesn't understand why he's being told off right now.
Atella like shrugs and it's like, I don't know why you're being told off either. This is your guy.
I go, oh wait, what do you mean you would have to protect me?
Well, you are Elrith's asset.
Now that is a useful piece of information.
Now, don't get into your head. I will let you fucking die before I do.
I
will save my own hide before you.
As Ezekiel says asset, Atella in the background makes air quotes around the asset. What's that?
I felt that. Just points over the shoulder.
I felt that.
And for your information, it's mighty fine. But thank you. Ezekiel is self-centered. He thinks talking about his ass. But anyway.
Raynick's eyes narrow, and he's like, you called me an Elrith asset, and then you said the asset was mighty fine. That either means you're talking about me, or you're talking about your employer's ass, and I feel like that's really inappropriate.
But you mean my direct employer? I would never. Too many legs, you see. However, I don't actually know if you, God, what was her name? The Navigator. I don't know if the Navigator's gained a bunch of legs yet.
Probably.
Yeah, too many legs, you see. However, above it depends on who we're talking about.
Easy home.
Elrith herself is mighty fine.
I got mail.
Her second in command is an ugly son of a bitch.
That's not good.
Birdie was ugly, man. No, he really wasn't. Like,
I thought Birdie was a handsome buck.
Technically, Birdie is weirdly proportioned because he is a mutant. So his upper body, he if he was normal sized, he would look like he did leg day every day. But the way his upper body is sort of a slab of meat, so he just looks like he skipped leg day.
Fair.
And his head looks a little small. But anyway, I'm not here to mess up y'all's groove. I'm here to enhance.
Okay, well, their groove involves shooting each other.
No, Raynick just goes, cool, and then gestures with the gun again at Argyle and goes, so, explain to me why screwing us now is more efficient than working with us now, based on our past behavior. When, by the way, you didn't tell us anything.
I don't need to tell you anything.
Why would we help? I fucking hate the mechanics. Why would we help you? if you don't tell us what you need us to help you for. Why would... Rennick goes and sits down in a corner a little bit. And he's like, I'm not built for fucking command. I can't do this.
Well, because
You
I turn like a dial on my like hip or something, and I go like my brain twitches a little, and I go literal modulator turn down.
Argyle voice. Hold on, let me turn on my metaphor dial.
Yeah, let me turn on.
I enjoy that. I enjoy that because it means that every Mechanicus is literal by choice, and they just out of spite.
It's not that I don't want you guys to help me. It's that I don't know how you can, without compromising our entire mission 1 and 2. I don't know how you would be able to understand. It's not you, it's me.
Then why did you tell your boss it was us?
Sorry, my literal sense was turned up. I was telling the story what happened.
So, like, composes herself and is like, well, we can't do anything about what has happened. The only thing we can do now is either do what the Mechanicus want or not do it. And we should decide that soon.
If I may, I know I'm new here.
You may not.
Who said
Well, all right then.
Timmy, you're so fucking sassy in the afternoon.
But if I may, whatever the Mechanicus has planned, or your Inquisition there, Attila, or the Elhits, I think it benefits everyone if we potentially find out exactly what's going on with them their demons. Because none of us can do our jobs at all if we are dragged screaming into the warp.
Reasonable.
Does that sound reasonable to everybody?
Yes.
All right. Well, why don't we head on up and find out exactly what's going on?
Down.
Well, all right then.
The demon stuff happens down from where you all
Why
are.
don't we head down? I don't know where it is. I'm new here. I'm getting used to
Ground.
I'm
Fucking.
getting used to cardinal direction.
I don't. It's. I'm not a fan. Just leave me up in my ship, please and thank you. It's just like is too used to sitting out with what's his name, Al's character, watching the just watching Birdie space himself repeatedly. All right, shall we then?
We shall, but I have to make a pit stop on the way.
Oh, what?
With that,
A 2-week long pit stop.
Yeah.
Not a 2-week long pit stop. No, I just need to go pick something up from the old Mechanicum Lodge. If you
You aren't
will.
getting a new arm?
I already got the new arm.
It still needs to be installed.
Oh, son of a bitch! All right, can we wait 14 days?
Can we wait 2
Mr.
weeks?
Mr. Argyle, why don't you go get that installed? We'll do some recon, so then that way we'll be all the closer to helping you. Less time delay.
Okay.
And besides, I bet your fortune, remember, that is one of potentially 3 more arms coming.
Oh wow, 7 arms. Wait, shit. No, that's bad math.
6.
6 arms.
6 arms, potentially. We
I'm
gotta
sorry.
preserve that future, don't we? But to do that, you need to get this one.
Argyle jumps and eeks and goes, "Oh, yes, you're right."
Exactly. Now you go get your arm, we'll find out what's going on, and then we will reconvene. Off you go. Get on. Go get that arm, boy.
Argyle knows that you were just shooing him off, but plays
Attila also like glances to Rennick. And he's like, "What do you think that's about?" Look.
Rennick literally shrugs a little bit and doesn't move his position from the door, and like tilts his head in question about whether Attila wants him to move or not.
Yeah, she nudges her head. Like, all right,
He'll
let's
move
go.
and holsters new weapon.
We go.
You go? Alright. I know it's a little early, but we're down a couple people, and I have to make soup. So
It's not early. It's on time, buddy. You got it. You nailed it.
What do you mean it's not early?
It's
We
quarter past
usually play
midnight.
until 7.
We usually play until like 7:45 when I'm
because
running.
because you keep running over.
I was not aware I was
time.
I was not aware I was running.
It's not a bad thing. It's just, but yeah, you're on time.
I was not aware of that.
Oh, bless.
I consider 7 o'clock the stopping point. Anything past 7 o'clock is over.
No one told
It
me
used to be when
that.
Daisy. It used to be when Daisy got home.
Hey, I have an important question.
What's up?
What's our Wi-Fi password?
M and Daisy
Don't
12.
say it over the fucking.
What?
We're recording.
Okay.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Take 250 XP.
Oh,
Thank you.
boy, more XP I have to spend.
Rob, 9:30, dark tide. See you then.
Okay, I have to food, and yeah, I'll probably be available then.
Okay, bye.